Good morning from the Arizona desert. My name is Tom, and I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is the daily DoorDash journey through the desert. Now, today is a historic day. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and it is a very important day in our nation where we decided that things needed to change. And we remember an individual who stood up for human rights, who believed in his dream for humanity, that people were judged by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. And it's my belief that we as individuals can also pursue our own dreams. Now, they may not affect the entire nation, but they will affect your financial freedom and your family's destiny, and I think it's something that's very worthy to try and pursue. Now, it's my belief that we really need to focus in this community, inside of this DoorDash community, that when you boil it all down, it's about the money. Why aren't we getting enough base pay? Why did that customer not tip? And it's really because we're trying to accumulate as many dollars as we possibly can so that we can try and pursue our dream of becoming debt-free and have a stronger dollar to be able to change the destiny of our family, so that we have the ability, because our dollar is more powerful, to take time off and spend it with loved ones. And when you boil it all down, like I said, it's really all about money. And so, if what can you do in order to make that dollar stronger? And quite frankly, I think that it's focusing on your dream and putting it forefront, and even sharing it with others, and having an accountability partner. Put it out there into the world, just like Dr. Martin Luther King did. I mean, he put it out there and people would rally around him. I mean, you go to, I think it was out in Washington, there was no social media, none whatsoever. But because of what he believed, because of sharing it with others, because of going on out there and showing his character to the world, people followed. People wanted to be a part of what he wanted to do, and they assist in any way that they possibly can. And without social media, millions of people gathered to listen to this man speak, and it rippled through the nation and changed the course of history. Thank God it changed the course of history. Now, it's my belief, you going out there and you go share that you want to get out of debt, and people aren't going to rally around you, and you're going to have a bunch of people out there while you're doing your DoorDash. Come on. What I'm talking about is when you have that dream and you go on out there and you share it with others and you rally support around there. When you put that stuff on out there into the world, all of a sudden things are drawn back to you. All of a sudden you get the better jobs, you have the better attitude. And when you take care of your finances, your life changes. It changes. When you have the ability to wake up and not stress over the fact that you've got a bill, because that bill is paid off. Now, over the course of time, we're going to be talking and following, Dave Ramsey's baby steps and that type of stuff. And we're gonna walk alongside of each other through this desert with our dream, fighting off people who try to keep us in our comfort zone, so that we can go on out there into the desert and fight these battles and reach our giants, and have the battles with things up here that are going on in our head, and Murphy's Law, things breaking down, etc., etc. But the journey's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. First, you have to let the dream come out, get it on paper, create a plan, then go work that plan. And when things pop up and and try to knock you back down, then you reevaluate, come up with a different plan, and try that plan. And we're going to do this, and we're going to do it together. And I'm going to be open, and I'm going to tell you what progress I'm making, and so that we can celebrate my rewards, or my efforts, and accomplishments. And hopefully, as you guys start to open up and trust and everything else, even though there may be haters in the comments or whatever, you'll learn who to trust. You'll learn, who's on your side and who's not. And I can't stop people. Just like Martin Luther King couldn't stop people. I mean, he paid his life for what he believed in. He put it all out there. And there's going to be haters. There always will be haters. There's haters even today, even though we've changed the course of history. And I just say, embrace it, move forward, make progress, celebrate those little wins. But yeah, that's kind of like where we're going. So just kind of had to get that off my chest. I started late today. I'm going to start 2 hours late. I guess my body kind of knew it was a holiday, didn't think that there was going to be much out here, and I went from one location of sleeping and migrated to another and laid back, and my body said, you need some rest. So my mind said, I guess you're taking some rest, and I did. So we're going to lose $40 today, but you know what? Getting this message out there, I think, was far more valuable than $40. Do you? Comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully the messages will keep flowing. The journey will get easier as we start to pay things off, and we'll be able to reach that dream. And ironically, when we reach that dream of financial freedom, other dreams start to appear. So with that, I hope you have a great day. I hope you reflect back on this day. It is a very important day in our history. I hope that you're surrounded by loved ones. I don't know what to expect today as far as volume. I don't know if people are taking time off and they may come on out and decide maybe they have to pay off their Christmas bills. Power to you. That's what we're talking about. Their why was so big that they got off the couch, and I'm more than willing to share. Come on out, and there's more than enough, work for everybody. And keep pursuing your dream. We will refine that dream. We'll take action on that dream, and change the course of your history. With that, I'm going to let you go because I have to dash now until midnight tonight. So with that, ciao. Love you guys.